All right, boys. Before our next guest became a tireless advocate for breast cancer awareness, she already had earned 4 Grammys, had 5 #1 hits to her credit, and a memorable movie debut as Sandy in Grease. Here's a look.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart I must be true.
Please welcome Olivia Newton-John.
How nice.
Really an absolute thrill to have you here today. Everybody's been so excited because you know, it's not only that you're so famous and we all adore your career for so many years, but really the type of person that you are. You've made a choice to make a difference, to be public with everything that you've gone through physically. It's really an honor to have you in our presence.
Nice.
Honest to God. Yeah, it really, it's just. And watching that clip brings back so many memories. I think I went to see that movie 30 times. And I'm not kidding. I mean, I was like saving money to keep going to see it over and over again. And I heard you still have those pants.
I do. They're in my closet. It's kind of like, you know.
Do you ever try them on?
No, I didn't dare. Several reasons. The reason I tell people is because they're so old, they might fall apart. You know,
yeah, you want to preserve them, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I just don't want to know if they'll fit now. But but they were old when I got them. They were from the 50s, and we shot the movie in the 70s, so they were already old. And they were so old, actually, that the zip was broken, and they had to sew me into them. That's my excuse anyway. No, they were broken.
So, gosh, every time you were wearing them, they were sewing you in. And there you were with John Travolta and everything. And you guys just got together recently, just yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, definitely yesterday. We flew the new Qantas A380 Airbus, which is the largest plane in the world. And he's actually, I think he was the first person who wasn't a test pilot to ever fly it. So he was the captain and I was the air hostess, and I was in the Qantas uniform.
Oh, you did? You wore a uniform? That's excellent.
It was fun.
So did people know you were going to be on it as a flight attendant, but you just put the, oh, that's
no,
pretty
they
cool.
didn't know, and the faces were kind of, you look familiar, you know. But it was really fun. It was like a fantasy, you know, to be able to do that. And yesterday a flight attendant, today a fireman. I mean, I've done.
Come on,
tomorrow,
drove that truck, you guys. And then she goes, "Oh, I'm a little nervous." I said, "You're nervous. I'm the victim. I'm on the outside hanging on. And Olivia's driving the truck onto the lot." It was exciting.
That was really fun.
If I ever thought that one day I'd be on the back of a fire truck, you were driving. I mean, come on.
Me too.
And you're a newlywed, right?
I am.
Oh gosh, your handsome husband.
4 months today, actually.
4 months.
Yeah.
Good for you. Now how did you meet him? I want to know. I want to know the secret, because I'd like to meet someone nice.
I met him 15 years ago, and he was a friend. And he has a wonderful company called Amazon Herb, and one of my friends met him because they tasted his herbs and loved them and brought them to the house, and he gave a talk about them. And anyway, long story made short, we were friends, and he took one of my puppies. My dog had puppies 13 years ago, and he took one of the puppies. So every year he'd drop me a note or let me know how the dog was, or I'd see him occasionally. And then a year and a few months ago we went to Peru, because that's where his company is, and he grows all the herbs and gets them from the Amazon rainforest, and we fell in love. It was one of those amazing things that you're friends, and then suddenly it's like, wow, where have you been?
Yeah, it's another level of discovery of that person.
He's
that's
a wonderful
exciting.
Man. Yeah.
And you're part of this whole campaign encouraging women to do breast self-exams, which is so important.
Yeah.
And you have, tell us all about this invention.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
I want to tell you about it. First of all, I want to tell you why I'm such an advocate of self-breast exam. Because I had breast cancer in 1992, and I'm very fortunate and lucky to be here. I'm a thriver. I call myself a thriver because I'm past it now, and I'm so lucky that I can tell women about this, because I found my own lump and went to have it tested, and the mammogram was negative. And I don't say that to scare women, but I'm just saying that if I hadn't found it, by the time their mammogram had found it, I don't know what would have happened. So you've got to be aware of your own breast health and, you know, use your intuition. We have very strong intuition as women, and I didn't feel well. I didn't feel right. So anyway, we came up with this wonderful thing called the Live Aid, which has my name. I actually designed it. Isn't it pretty? It's a medical device. It's actually attractive. And I don't know, do you have any salt? I want to show.
We have
I want to show you how this works, because what it does, it makes your fingers more sensitive, and it makes them like a magnifying glass. So if you have any changes in your breast, you can feel it more easily. And you don't have to be in the shower, and you don't have to soap up. You can lie down and do this on a regular basis, and it's cute as well. So anyway, feel the salt with your fingertips, just, you know, like that. And then you put the Live Aid on top, and now feel the difference.
Wow.
It makes it feel appear bigger.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, being a former oncology nurse, I'm telling you, this is brilliant. How can women get these?
Well, if you go into your local Curves, Curves are giving away 1 million of these, which I'm very proud to be associated with them.
Excellent.
And they will tell you how you can get one. And of course, they're being swamped right now, and so they'll tell you how you can get one of these Live Aids. And I'm very excited about it. And then when time goes on, we'll be able to sell them in other ways. Yes, and this.
You guys, Olivia did this just for this purpose.
Yeah, I did it for my. I'm building a hospital in Australia. I'm very proud. Will bear my name, a cancer and wellness centre in Australia, and so this CD is to raise money for that. So.
Olivia brought the Live and the CD for everyone in our audience here today. Really great. And will you ring the bell to raise money?
Yeah. Where is it?
It's right back here. Try to ring the bell here. Okay, all right, Olivia.
I love your set, by the way.
Thank you.
I love the color. I want to ask you what color that orange is. It's
That's
gorgeous.
Terra Rosa.
It's beautiful.
It's called Terra Rosa. I paint a lot of stuff that color.
That's gorgeous.
All right, Olivia, this is really heavy, but we do have a guy standing by. But
this is reminiscent of something I did once. Okay.
It is?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
And the
what was
strong
it?
man?
A wump up, a loop up. Oh.
I've seen the movie 30 times.
I swing this?
Yep. And then you try to hit the bell, and we raise money for breast cancer. All right. Oh! It was almost there.
Can I do it again?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll try this again. I'm going to get it.
Oh! We got a ringer. Come on up. Yeah, there we go. We're raising money. Thank you.
Olivia, my pleasure.
When we come back, more with Olivia Newton-John.
Valentine, 9 Sunday on City TV.
Over your decades of driving, you've seen it all. You've negotiated 158 downpours, stopped for 18 balls, 14 dogs, and 2 unidentified objects. You can add in 468 trips to hockey, swimming, plus countless blizzards. In your years of driving, you've seen it all, more than once, which makes you one of the better drivers on the road. And now your experience and good judgment can save you money, too. If you are 50 or over with a clean driving record, you're eligible for the Experience Advantage through Gray Power. To find out how much Gray Power's Experience Advantage could save you, call us at 1-866-779-4821. The Experience Advantage could save you up to $400 per year on your car insurance. To find out how much you could save, call now. Insure your car and home with Gray Power and save even more. Call 1-866-779-4821.
Your home is full of life every day, so everyday odors are all around you. With the new dual-action mist, Febreze now works as well on the air as it does on fabrics to find and eliminate odors.
Hello!
For freshness that surrounds you like never before. On fabrics and now in the air, it's a breath of fresh air.
It has arrived. The next generation of pregnancy test. The most sophisticated piece of technology you will ever pee on. Introducing the Clear Blue Digital Pregnancy Test. So advanced, it's easy.
I'm your Venus.
Introducing Embrace from Venus. It's our only razor with 5 blades surrounded by a ribbon of moisture. It hugs every curve and gets virtually every hair. It's the best Venus ever. New Embrace.
More men and women suffer from hair loss than you can imagine. Until now. Laser hair therapy stops hair loss for men and women who have tried everything and weren't successful. Laser hair therapy has a 90% success rate. It increases the blood supply to the scalp and follicles by 54% in just one treatment. If you have thinning hair, laser hair therapy could be the high-tech breakthrough solution you've been looking for.
For further information, call 802-0300.
7 Emmy Awards, Outstanding Comedy Series, Outstanding Lead Actor, and Outstanding Lead Actress. 30 Rock, 10:30 Thursday, starting October 30th on City.
Want free tickets to see my show in LA? Just call 877-84-BONNIE or log on to BonnieHunt.com. That's 877-84-BONNIE or check out BonnieHunt.com. How's your daughter Chloe doing?
She's wonderful, thank you. She's 22.
22 years old.
Yeah, she's gorgeous and
she's into
so
the whole
talented.
music thing and everything. Yeah, she's so talented.
She's so talented. She did a show on television, Rock the Cradle, and was the only girl left, and she was great. I don't know if any of you saw her, but I was so proud of her. And now,
Chloe, there she is. Sweet Chloe, look at how adorable you guys look together. Nothing like mom and daughter. She went through a lot too, I'm sure, when you were diagnosed and had to go through everything, right?
You know, she was a little girl, and we had decided not to tell her I had breast cancer because, tragically, her best friend, who was 4 years old, had died of cancer a few months before that. And so when I was diagnosed, it was like, I don't think we should mention the word because the
association, absolutely.
Was really bad. So I went through treatment, and we managed to tell her that I wasn't feeling well, and she'd had play dates on my treatment days and such, and I got through it all, and I was fine, I was better, and we went back to Australia for a holiday, and she went to the little local school, and of course in Australia it was all over the papers, so one of the kids came running up to her first day of school, after we kept it a secret from her the whole time, said, "Oh, here, your mummy has cancer." So she came running home from school and said that, and said, "Mummy, one of the kids at school said you had cancer." I said, "Well, darling, I did have it, but I'm fine, and I've got through the treatment. I didn't tell her because I didn't want to worry you." And she said, "Oh, but I would have taken care of you." It like broke my heart, and I felt so bad, but it was so sweet, so sweet.
That's a beautiful story.
It is a beautiful story.
Such a part of Chloe's character, too.
It's very,
even
very
at that
sweet.
little girl to say something like that.
Exactly.
And you've been cancer-free 16 years now.
Yes.
What advice do you have for somebody going through this, going through the diagnosis and the treatment?
Well, there's so many things I could say, but the thing that women seem to take away when we discuss it is find somebody like a sister, a husband, a best friend, to do your phone calls for you and to deal with all the questions about how you're feeling and how's the treatment, and because you're always focusing on the illness part, and give yourself that half an hour a day to focus on wellness and doing something that you want to do, like meditate or take a walk or take a bath or read a book or do something, but only focus on yourself and getting well, because as women we tend to put everybody else first, and it's really a time in life to really look at that and go, I have to put myself first in order to take care of everyone else. So that would be the thing, and that's the thing that I've heard back from women was the most helpful advice, was like, yes, find someone else to do that for me. Did you go through that experience?
Yeah, you need the strength for your healing, and let somebody else handle the phone calls or people's curiosity and their interest, and they're wanting to help too. You can have somebody call. Everyone in our studio audience is getting another gift from Olivia, Greece's 30th anniversary DVD. For more information on Live Aid, the Live Aid campaign, Olivia's new CD, and how to win your own Greece DVD, please go to BonnieHunt.com. We'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Up next, Fireman in Pink.